So here's the deal. If somebody was burning down your house or pumping poisons into your house or your body, hurting your children's health, poisoning them, what would you do? Would you be cool with that? Set your house on fire. How about that? Put a hose into your house and fill it with toxic gases that will make you sick, give you cancer. How about somebody poisoning your food? What would you feel about that? So what I'm asking you is, they just put a plastic field over there, by the way. But what I'm asking is, if that wouldn't be cool, that would be your highest priority, right? You would go and take care of your house and your children's health right there and your family. But if people and giant corporations and the government are doing that on a macro scale, sorry, I went through that stop sign, you seem to be all right with it. That's because, face it, you think that caring for the environment is some hippie shit. You've been conditioned by corporations and media and all that, like the natural world is something other that you can just take for granted, rather than a living, sacred, beautiful place of communities and other life and plurality of people that you are part of. And let me tell you something, my son is 6 years old, and when he is older, future, his generation, others are going to hate you and us with a level of, emotional violence and viciousness that you can't even imagine. Because you let it happen and you were cool with it. Protecting the earth and our children's health and future should be an equal pillar of social justice, and it should be fundamental to everything that you do and care about. Because if your home was on fire, if you were being directly poisoned, which you are, if all your hope for any future was being taken away from everything that you have worked for, was being directly attacked, you wouldn't sit still for it, but you are, because you think it's not, it's something other. And that goes for people like media people too, even people like Rachel Maddow, Joy Reid, Ayman, any of the people, even Mehdi Hassan. When do you ever hear them talking about keeping the earth alive and livable as an equal and fundamental bedrock, critical necessity of social justice and well-being? Can't have anything else without it. So everything is being pulled down to collapse, and it's just pissing me off and drives me crazy that you basically are letting it happen. But it's like letting your whole house be deliberately burned down and your children being attacked, your own body, and you're cool. That's what you're about, right? You can't bring yourself to care about protecting the environment. It's not even the fucking environment. It's the world. And other animals and everybody else that we live in are just other cultures. I shouldn't say other, but that's the world we live in, but not the world you think you live in. So you think yourself as living separately from everything else, rather than, like I said, everything central and integral. Keeping the earth alive and livable and protecting our children's health and future is central and integral to anything and everything of your life and our life and my son's life, and it should be first and foremost as a bedrock. Just like if your home is being burned down, you got to take care of that before you take care of everything. It doesn't mean that you can't take care of the other things at the same time, which is necessary, but keeping your home safe from being burned down and your whole life and future from being dismantled, that needs to be integral, right? All right, I know y'all about to finish. I know y'all about to send some cold weather down here to South Florida. They say we might even get wind chills down to like 20 degrees tonight. So it's kind of starting now, but I'm going to talk with you later.